Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Happy New Year one more time. This is it. And tomorrow we get back to normal. Who goes to school, who goes to work, who goes here, who goes there. But everything continues and continues and continues. So I want to say Happy New Year and hello to Johnny Salami, Evan. We have Sean Browning, and we have the one, the only swinging for the fences. Georgie Porgy is here with us, and we got our roundup show, everyone. But there's a lot of Yankee chatter going on, and also we have a big announcement at 8:15, everyone. So gather around, keep coming onto the chat, and you're going to hear some very very good, exciting news for the channel. So that'll be about 8:15. I want to say hello to Bronx Bomber Ken. How you doing? Welcome. Let's see. We have, as I said, we have Charles. We have T Road in the eye. We also have. Let's see. What do we have here? We have Kevin. We have Jeff. How you doing? Teresa, Amy. How's it going? I also want to say a big hello and a happy birthday, because tomorrow's birthday, tomorrow's person of interest who's going to be the star of the show is going to be Evan's mom. Evan's mom, Jody. Happy birthday, and Jody's going to be our star of the show tomorrow morning when we come back to coffee, bagels, and omelets and everything else, and Yankee talk. Congratulations and happy birthday to Jason's mom, Jody. Again, I hope she has a great day and a lot of fun.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, of course. Give her a big hug from YankeeMania.
Of course.
And also, everyone, we're going to start the show. I know football ended today and all of that, but too much Yankee news on YankeeMania channel, so we have to get to it. And guys, whoever wants to start us off, please do. And at 8:15, we'll stop everything for a big announcement here on the channel. So who wants to go? Who wants to take it?
I guess I could lead things off here.
Go ahead, George. Go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, big signing that happened a little while ago was Okamoto over to Toronto. Kazuma Okamoto, a stellar contact bat. He could play second. He could play third. Obviously, up in Toronto, he's not really going to play first. They have a superstar, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Where he's going to play in Toronto, don't really know yet. I think it could be either second or third. It's just going to depend where they put Ernie Clement in terms of the infield. But I like that signing for the Blue Jays. Another gritty player who grinds out at bats to compound all those great hitters in Toronto. So that's a very good signing for Toronto. How this affects the Yankees, though, is Okamoto is probably getting a cheaper contract than Bo Bichette. Now, this might make it possible for the Blue Jays to get Kyle Tucker and maybe a little more. If they sign Bo Bichette opposed to Okamoto, I don't really know if Kyle Tucker would be a possibility for the Blue Jays. I think what they might be doing is the Okamoto Kyle Tucker route opposed to possibly a Bichette Bellinger route. I think that's the move for the Blue Jays. So with the Yankees, that opens up more doors for Bo Bichette. And I've said my piece on here about Bo Bichette. I think Bo Bichette is the perfect fit for the Yankees. You have a 300 hitter. You have a proven 300 hitter at the MLB level. Aside from like Okamoto, we expect him to hit 300. He's never done it against MLB pitching. Bo Bichette's proven he could done it. I guess we could consider him a vet now. He's a righty too, which is huge in such a lefty-heavy lineup. The Yankees need another righty, and especially a contact bat. And I really like the Yankees. This is someone that beat us up in the postseason. So why not take him from the other side, put him on our team, and let's do it. Let's just take what our opponents have. Let's take their strengths and put them on our team. Bo Bichette, he could play second. He could play short. Obviously, he would play short because there's no one to play short right now for the Yankees. probably be a third baseman. The thing with Bo Bichette is his arm is fine. He's got the arm strength. He has pretty much a decent arm accuracy too. The problem is it's the footwork. It's a little bit of a range issue, Bo Bichette, because not in any way is he a stellar defensive shortstop. He does not have fantastic range with the glove, but his arm is fine. I think he could play third if we want him to. I think he could play second if we need. He could definitely play second, and he could play a little bit of shortstop maybe down the road. You want to move him to second, but like the need is the offense. The need is a leadoff hitter, and that's exactly what the Yankees need. And I think it is financially doable to get Bichette and Cody Bellinger. I think the Yankees are seeing their window to strike while the iron's hot. I hope they do that. And I really like Bo Bichette. And this Okamoto signing, I think, kind of is triggering all that stuff. All these rumors and stuff, because it doesn't look very likely now that the Blue Jays keep Bo Bichette. So if he's going to a different team, that very well could be the Yankees, which is why that Okamoto signing is pretty significant in terms of Yankee news.
Now, what about Bo going to the Red Sox or the Phillies? There's a lot of chatter about that also.
I think that's Bregman.
Oh, Bregman. Okay, I'm sorry.
Bregman, I've heard going to the Phillies and Boston.
My bad.
It's
You're
good.
right.
Bo, I could see the Dodgers, the other team, coming up for Bichette, honestly.
Do they really? I mean, is that enough with the Dodgers already, guys? Come on.
You can't stop them. You can't tell them no if they have the money. If Bo agrees, if Bo likes the contract, you can't say no to it.
This is true. You're right. But guys, what do you guys think about the Bellinger the second contract now, the second offer? Do you think this is going to kind of seal the deal in your opinion, or is it a smoke screen? Is it going to go to a third offer, or do the Yankees get disgusted and say, "Okay, it was nice having you a Yankee. You're out of here"?
So here's what I think we do, because now that we got the second offer on the table, and it seems like they're agreed on the money, but the years is what's the holdup, or vice versa. I would put a time clock on that offer, on the validity of that offer, and if you don't hear nothing from Boris or Bellinger, go ahead and make other moves. You know, because obviously, if he's gonna continue to wait out, hold out, he obviously doesn't want to be a Yankee bad enough.
Right.
I feel like as long as the years are close to what he wants and the money is right, the AAV, I feel like he will be back with the Yankees. He wants to be here. His dad, obviously, the history of him being Yankee, and as long as it's not like something to drive up the price for other teams or to make them offer more, I think he will be a Yankee pretty soon.
And we have Chef of the Future here with us.
Hey.
Chef,
trying to cover all my camera.
What's up, Chef?
Great surprise, great introduction, Joe. All right, what's up, guys?
What's
Well,
Well,
Hey guys, how are you?
Chef,
that's the new year. That's the new year.
Chef
Boom.
was doing his ET impression,
Oh, the finger. Yeah, that's right. I already screwed up yesterday, so I have to wait till next year to figure this out. So yeah, new year, new me next year. So here we go. How you guys doing? How are you?
awesome,
Good.
Chef.
Awesome.
How are you?
Doing well.
Welcome to the show, of course. I
Thank
just
you, guys.
figured I'd bring you in like a little bang here. Cruise Control, Happy New Year to you and your family. How you doing? I like the way you think. Dijon is a great depth move, but not a needle mover. But it is a very, very good, smart move by the Yankees. It really is.
Yeah, I don't mind
Well,
it. I
no,
don't mind it one bit.
I don't mind it either, and it also lets me know that there's got to be a trade or two in the work, because he is a depth piece, a bench piece,
Mhm.
not an everyday starter, but he is a guy that you can bring in especially on a minor league deal with a spring training invitation. And you can have him just the next man up in case more injuries happen, or Volpe's not whatever fully recovered like they think he will be.
They'll see how he
But
is in spring training. They'll figure it out from
yeah,
there.
yeah, that too. But I mean, he was decent with the other teams he was, but he's
Yep.
just a bench piece,
And you still don't know if there's going to be other trades. I mean,
right?
you know, there's no question about that. Bellinger will be a Yankees second offer and trade for Cabrera. Think Dominguez gets traded and some prospects.
I heard we don't even need to give up Dominguez. I'm just hearing Ben Hess and a few other pieces for Edward Cabrera. I'm hearing no Spencer Jones. I'm hearing no Jason Dominguez, no George Lombard Jr. None of our top 15. I mean, Ben Hess, I think it's number 8, but I don't think I don't see any high prospects or Dominguez going for Edward Cabrera. That's not what I'm hearing. So I'd do that deal if I was the Yankees.
Yeah, I mean that is true. But Dominguez could also be a trade piece for a premium reliever. We don't know.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I think for a starter would make more sense for us.
Well, I'm,
Sorry, go ahead.
you know, the Yankees don't want to give away games in April like they did last year. And you could see how important every game is. So if they can get a really good starter to go along with Max Fried and Cam, honestly, it makes more sense because pitching always outduels hitting. So I'd rather go that route at least in April, and then you always have the trade deadline if you need a few more bats. But if all they're going to do is one big pitcher, then let's get that pitcher, whoever it is. The only one that I am totally against, I don't want to smell Peralta at all, and I don't want to smell Alcantara. You know, those two are out of whack. They will do nothing in New York. I've seen too many people throughout the years, and I'm telling you guys, to me it's not even up for discussion. I do not want Peralta anywhere near Yankee land.
Yeah, I definitely
I don't see the reason. I just don't see why Peralta would be a bad fit for the Yankees. I mean, this is a guy who's been a multi-time All-Star, a 2.7 ERA last year. I mean, this is a top 10 maybe pitcher in all of baseball. This is the guy I would give Spencer Jones up for, and Dominguez. I'd throw in. I'd have
No
the Brewers.
way. Absolutely.
I'd throw in Tyler McGill.
No way.
Dominguez is doing nothing for the Yankees.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's got talent. He's got loads of talent. So does Spencer Jones. What good does it do for you if you're gonna platoon Dominguez and you're gonna keep Jones in AAA? You know, Spencer Jones might be the greatest AAA player of all time. That's great, but when he could get you quality players, that's what I want. Freddie Peralta is by far a quality player. This is multiple years in a row now with 200 strikeouts. This guy, knock on wood, never gets hurt. 165 innings pitched in multiple seasons. His ERA is very good. You're looking at 30 starts a season. We need another good pitcher. We will not have our two of our studs to start the season. Cole's going to be out a good amount of time. Rodon, there's no telling how quickly it will take Rodon to come back. Historically, Rodon coming back from injuries, he takes 3 or 4, maybe even 5 starts to get back on his horse. So I need another quality starter. Honestly, I don't feel as comfortable taking a flyer on Edward Cabrera, someone who is a curveball heavy pitcher, pitching in Yankee Stadium, not a pitcher's park. He's coming from Lone Depot in Miami, a very pitching friendly park. Coming here, he gives up a good amount of fly balls. He throws that curveball a lot. I'm just not that comfortable. I think what the Yankees need, they need another stud. They really do. They need another stud. And if you look at Milwaukee, you can get Tyler McGill, a stud reliever. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah,
100%.
I'll give in to you. Yeah, if they can get McGill in that deal, I could stomach it a little bit, but I will not. As a one person, No, I just get a feeling he's going to be a Sonny Gray type pitcher, and I really don't want to go through that, or a Javi Vasquez or somebody like that. There's just something about him that I don't like.
Well, Chef Nick, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, Joe, I wouldn't smell these pitchers even if they had like a complete game because they probably would smell bad. But besides that, yeah, I want studs. I want stud muffins. I want all these studs. Well, going back to Paul Dijon Mustard, I love his name. I would rather have him than Braden Shoemaker or any other defensive stops that they acquired. That's an invite to spring training. So Paul Dijon, I'm going to call him that all season. I think that he is pretty much a good upgrade over the guys that we have right now that we signed. So this is who we have. This is what they got. So we got to deal with it.
Right.
One more thing. In terms of Bellinger, look, he broke up with us, and we want him back. Is there a second chance? Okay. How many chances are you going to give him? I mean, what's he going to do now? Is he just going to prolong it again? So this has to be it. This has to be it. If he doesn't give you the time of the day, he doesn't text you back. Yeah, Yankees, I love you too. I'll talk to you later. If he doesn't do that, if he doesn't put out, PG put out, I'm saying that just leave him be. Let him go to the next guy. Let him go to the next team, whatever you want to call it. Look, in terms of Freddie Peralta and in terms of Tyler, I think that's a good deal. But we look even with George saying that he heard that what's it called, Spencer Jones or Dominguez is not being involved. The names are not being involved, right, George?
Yes.
That's what he said for Cabrera.
Peralta, you would 100% need to give one of them up.
Yeah. So look, either or. I mean, it's you have to figure out which is the better end of that deal. I mean, if there's let's say McGill's involved with that trade, I think that would be great. But if we have a chance with Cabrera, why not? I mean, without Jones or Dominguez getting involved. So I do like that. I do like both of that. Depending.
He's hurt a lot, though, Cabrera. That's the other concern I have. How much would it suck to trade for this guy, expect him to hold down the fort till Colin Rodon gets back, and something happens to him? This guy's got elbow, shoulder, you name it. He's got a lot of injury history, and I'm not willing to give up really a Ben Hess, even
you're right.
Ben Hess, who could be a death piece. I'm not willing to give up someone for an injury. He's got loads of potential. 100%, and I'm also on the same boat as Joe. I want nothing with Sandy Alcantara. That's the last guy I want.
No.
But, hey guys, before we go on more anything else, we are past 8:15, and I know there are people here that that may have to leave us because of the night and everything. So I want to get this announcement out to everyone that I think is going to be an exciting announcement. We're going to start it off with this. All right, guys. So you kept asking Joe and Evan and everybody else, where are the Yankee games on the channel? Where are they? Where are the play-by-plays? Well, guess what, everyone? We do have a nice surprise for you. YankeeMania, along with the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and Ken's channel, are going to simulcast just about all of the games right on in your doorstep. So you can have NYMania on, you can have the Ugly Truth on. We're going to kick it off on February 21st. So you're never going to miss any action. You're also in for a surprise with all different things that are going to be on the show itself. We are working on a few different types of, with the copyright and everything, just to make everything perfect. We're going to be able to show you some things that happened during the game. We'll also go over the game before that. But one thing we could tell you is starting February 21st, the first spring training game is going to be right here on YankeeMania, and also the Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And most of the games, and more than likely Wednesday night, will just be on here on YankeeMania, because Ken has stuff to do privately and all that. If we miss it, we will definitely work on something. But we're gonna give it a big try in spring training games. We know the first game is going to be, it's not going to be 100% perfect, guys. We're going to do the best we can. I'm being totally honest with you, and we're going to do everything to bring you the best. Where you can watch it with no voice on the TV and listen to everything that we've got to say. We're going to make it pleasant. We're going to make it fun. And everybody's going to be helping out one way or the other. We're going to have scoreboard updates. We're going to have all kinds play-by-play. Ken is going to be the runner of the play-by-play, and then there's going to be other guys from this channel that will be doing some play-by-play. There'll be a whole bunch. But we listen to you. We listen. And you are going to have the best of both worlds. You're going to have great play-by-play announcers. You're going to have videos. You're going to have scoreboard updates, any trade news, any news during the game. You'll hear it right here on YankeeMania. So that's the basic news we wanted to get out to you. And everybody's going to have a hand in one way or the other. Oh, also, of course, we're going to have a pregame. We're going to have a postgame. We're going to have interviews. We're going to have all kinds of good stuff here. Nothing will change, and everybody's going to get a chance to do their thing. So pregame may be a little different this year too. We have a year under our belt now. Our postgame is going to be a little bit different. We have a year under our belt now. So there's going to be a lot of things, and then we'll do at the end of the game, a total scoreboard update, of course, and any news that goes into the next game. So, guys, if you have any questions about that or whatever, you can always call. You can always go to joeyankees28@gmail.com. You can ask us here at any time. We can talk a little bit more about it tomorrow morning too on our 9:30 show. But thank you to Ken and his channel. It's going to be really, really cool. We're really looking forward to working with them. And let's go Yankees, guys. You have anything you like to shine in before we move on? And I also NITHIN is, I think, lurking down. Is NITHIN, are you okay to come up? All right. So before we do anything, let's welcome in the star.
What's up, guys?
There he is. NITHIN is in the house.
Wow, we give you a
How
better
you
intro.
feeling, big guy? Don't worry, Nick. I got you for the end.
Right there, I got my hot water and turmeric.
What are you drinking?
Turmeric.
Nice. Okay, tea.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, trying to get my voice better. So, what's up, Evan, Sean,
NITHIN.
Joe, Johnny, Chef Nick, George? What's up, everyone?
What's up?
In the chat? What's up, Ken? Shout out everyone in the chat. I know you guys. We just finished our Java and the Mao team meeting, so that's why I'm late. So sorry. Going over the shows for Mondays and Thursdays. Tomorrow we got Bobby Valentine on our Java and the Mouth show tomorrow. So tune in for that.
Oh, wow.
9 p.m. He'll be joining Java the Mouth. 9 p.m. So it's gonna be a good show with him. And then Thursday we got John Minch on Java the Mouth too. So tune in for that. But shout out everyone in the chat, and the big news, obviously, February 21st. First game will be spring training, calling the games again against Detroit Tigers. So that's a big first step for this channel for heading to this year with the Yankees baseball. So looking forward to seeing that. And obviously we got two good ones right here with George and Evan calling the game. So hopefully they can carry that on and have a good baseball season too. So, yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. John the Beagle Dad, obviously Ken from the Ugly Truth. Shout out to him. Ken does a great job, obviously, helping out this channel, and he does a great job with the shorts. So go check out his shorts. We shared it also on social media, and Ken does a fantastic job with the shorts. So shout out to Ken from Ugly Truth, and shout out to Nosebleed Section, T Road. Bryce is in here. Oh, I haven't seen Bryce in a while too, so good to see Bryce. So good to see everyone in here. So.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Ken, thank you for being here. I know you're busy today, but thank you so much for letting us come into your house and we do such something that I'm just looking forward to. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of knowledge, and also Ken put out a short on the Yankees year in review. It just came out a little bit before our show. Go check it out, everyone. It's about, I would say, 7 to 8 minutes long. It's got, if you want to see some nice Yankee highlights, well, you can go there and check it out. He did a great job, everyone. So check that out. And we got a lot of Yankee content coming up on YankeeMania, along with entertainment and other shows that we're going to be introducing to everyone. So, guys, now we can continue. So now we, Chef Nick and NITHIN, chime in on what you like, you don't like with all these rumors coming out. Do you finally see something happening? Do you think it's a smoke screen? I don't. I think that something's going to happen very soon. And the Yankees went opposite this year, in my opinion. They instead of going big, and then five and dimers, they did five and dimers, and now they're going to go big.
No, they're doing ham and eggers, like you call it, ham and eggers.
Ham and eggers.
And
five and diners.
And then they're going to go for the filet mignon next.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Right. They're going to go for the venison steak next, and the filet mignon, the T-bones.
But Chef Nick, you want to go first, and I'll go.
Yeah, I just want to be mindful of your voice, man. I know you have a smoker's voice right now, so I don't want to. Smoker's voice from Long Island, baby. No, I want to be. I don't want to interrupt you too. I want to, make sure you get your points too. I don't want to. But no, with rumors, yeah, that's exactly it. That's my problem is rumors. We heard rumors all, pretty much all of the offseason, and pretty much nothing's happened. Yankees now giving Bellinger a second offer. Okay, how close is that? And then now it's like, oh, they're close to, or they've checking in a hotel. That's the only thing that matters with checking in. Checking in with Cabrera for, like trading for him. Like, I don't like until it happens. It happens. It's good to have with the conversation. That's fine. It's good for content. I get that. But rumors, again, this is like all like high school rumors. It's like, oh, did you hear what happened? And then, look, it's great for the channel. I appreciate that, especially like, just again, getting like a lot of like voices, opinions, and even facts too. But it has to happen. It has to happen. If this is just it, you heard this, whether it's today or yesterday, and a week or two goes by, then what does that even matter? It's a talking point in a sense, but I don't care for rumors anymore. We can talk about it, we can discuss it until it happens, and they're on the team pending physical. They pass all their physical eye exams, ear charts, whatever. I don't know. I don't care what it is. As long as everything is good, it's set in stone that they're here. That's what matters. So, yeah. Did you hear what happened? Did you hear what they said? Did you hear what the person from Mars said? The rover. I don't care. I don't care. As long as it's true and they're on the team right now. That's all that matters. But who knows what's going to happen, right? I don't know. Are they going to give a third offer to Bellinger? I don't know. Maybe. You just don't know. So those are my feelings.
I mean, obviously, there's a lot of rumors going on right now.
There you go, rumors.
Yeah, with the Yankees. Obviously, we got the news today. The Yankees offered second offer to Bellinger. So I wonder what that is. Maybe they upped it, and maybe they don't. Maybe Bellinger's camp doesn't like the original offers. So it could be something there. Hopefully, soon we get to know that. But I want to get to one move though. I do like is Paul. I do like him. I think he provides depth. He played multiple. He can play multiple positions, including first base. When he was in St. Louis, he put up some great numbers in St. Louis, and then when he went to Washington, I don't know what happened. His numbers started to go down. But I feel like with this type of move, it's a good depth move to have, especially as a bench player. You can play him at first, second, third, pretty much everywhere, third base. So that gives you that another Swiss Army knife on the bench if he makes the team. So he's going to get a good chance in spring training here to show what he's got left in the tank. And I do like this signing. And obviously he is a much better upgrade in my opinion out of all the players that we had on the bench over the years. So I think, and plus he's right-handed, which is good to see. But he's known for his defense too. He brings defense, good quality defense, which we need in the middle end of the infield. And with Volpe out, he can become a big piece right away for us if he does make the team. And plus, obviously, you can mix and match with him at first base and play Ben Rice at first in some games. And when there's a righty or lefty on the mound, you play Paul at first base. So I do like the signing, but like I said, like we always say, Yankees need more. But
Yeah.
let's just wait and see, because I think all these now we're seeing the Yankees get into the trade market more with Edward Cabrera and then now Freddie Peralta. But let's see what happens here. But a rumor is a rumor. Like Chef Nick, I agree with you 100%. Until it's dotted and signed, or when the trade is official, that's we got to just wait and see what happens. And I'm just hoping this Cody Bellinger thing gets done quick, soon. I don't know what's the holdup. Maybe the money, obviously. So I'm curious to see what the second offer is for Cody Bellinger. And obviously the Kyle Tucker market is moving slowly. Obviously the Blue Jays, Houston might be in that, or Chicago too. So we got to find out and see. Maybe even the Dodgers might be on both of them, either or. So that's the thing. So this market for Bellinger and Tucker is going to be interesting to see down to the wire. Even you can count in the Mets for both of them too. And Joe put out a great short this morning we found on Google.com that the Mets and Yankees maybe a bidding war again with these free agents. So it's going to be interesting to see. But right now everything is sitting. But it's good to see all the rumors now circulating. But I do like the Paul DeJong signing. I do. I like it.
Nithin, my follow-up to you, Nithin, when I mentioned Paul DeJong, Paul DeJong, the fact that, despite having him a low of numbers, but can you agree that he is the best option right now with an invite to spring training? Because the line is spread so thin.
Yeah, I thought.
What do you think?
I'd rather have Oswaldo at short, low key.
Oswaldo at short.
Oh, Oswaldo? And he's going to be back, right? So he's
Yeah,
not.
he's back.
Yes.
So he's back totally. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, but I thought going into the free agent market, I thought Paul would be getting a major league deal with his resume. I don't know why teams were not interested in him. I thought teams that are winning teams like the Dodgers would take a chance on him, or those teams are ready to win. But it's good that the Yankees took a chance on him, and like I said, a surprise on a minor league deal. So I mean, if it doesn't hurt, you can put him in the minors. If he doesn't, and it improves the depth. It basically improves the depth, but it's a much better depth piece to have, in my opinion.
And you can always negotiate it and change it into a
major
league. But I have a free agent proposal for our pitching. And Ken from the Ugly Truth and I were talking about it back and forth the other night. Free agent Ranger Suarez, who's been a dog in the playoffs and an innings eater throughout the season. Give him a 5-year deal. Either Ken suggested 5 years, 125 mil. And then I was thinking 5 years, 100 mil plus incentives.
I wouldn't.
That's too much.
The thing with I don't want Ranger Suarez because I think he's a good pitcher, but there's other places to upgrade. If you sign Ranger Suarez, you could kiss Bo Bichette goodbye. If you get Ranger Suarez, that's your offseason. Suarez and maybe Bellinger, because you're giving out a big contract to a guy, and yeah, he deserves it, but why? Why when you could get why when you could get Peralta? Why wouldn't you can even get Edward Cabrera? Why would we just sign a guy when our pitching? Yes, I know 2 of our big guys are hurt, but you have one of the deepest farm systems when it comes to pitching in the MLB. I don't want Ranger Suarez. I think he's a fit for plenty other teams, most notably the Mets. The Mets can get him. I don't care. I'm not going to be crying if the Mets sign Ranger Suarez. That's the move for them. Perfectly fine by me. We play him twice a year. Who cares? The Mets could get Suarez. That's honestly where I think he really could go. I could see him go to Baltimore. I'm not going to cry if he goes to Baltimore. because that makes sense for them too, but it doesn't make sense for the Yankees. Why would we do that? I would my ideal offseason is re-sign Bellinger. You sign Bo Bichette and you make a trade for Freddie Peralta and Tyler McGill. That's my offseason right there. And you find a right-handed catcher wherever. And you get like a diamond in the rough reliever. Cashman's really good at finding those. Most notably last year, Fernando Cruz came out of nowhere and turned into a stud. Luke Weaver, when he first came into the Yankees, out of nowhere, turned into a stud. So that's what I would do. And you look at that offseason, that's an A-plus offseason, in my opinion. You're bringing back Bellinger. You're adding a low strikeout, fantastic right-handed contact bat in Bo Bichette. You're adding a fantastic pitcher in Freddie Peralta. You're adding a fantastic reliever in Tyler McGill. You're getting a right-handed catcher, which could be anyone. Anyone who plays the catching position and bats right and is a semi-decent major league player. That's what I would do. And honestly, my trade package for Freddie Peralta, I'm keeping Jason Dominguez on the Yankees hot take. I'm sending Spencer Jones. I'm having Jason Dominguez play left field possibly. I know a lot of people don't like that. I know he looked like a klutz out there in left field, but give him an offseason. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to make that transition. You're coming from center field where the ball is straight at you, okay? So let me break, like, real quick. The ball tails off the bat in baseball. The ball doesn't come right at you when you're playing the corner outfield spots. When it's coming from a lefty, when it's coming from the righty, the ball tails a different direction. Now, when you're in center field, it's right at you. You have nowhere to go. But when you're in left field and a left-handed hitter takes the ball the opposite way, the ball curves in. It's coming towards the line. You have a different read on the ball. And also, this is a very big left field to play at for Dominguez. So I'm giving him an offseason in Tampa. I'm letting it work. I'm possibly thinking about moving him to center field even. I'm going to play around with it. But I'm going to have Bellinger play first base possibly. I know he's a great defensive outfielder. If you even want to try Dominguez at first base, be my guest. But, I mean, that's my offseason, and I think Dominguez can be a really good major league hitter. Give him an everyday spot. Obviously, Spencer Jones isn't going to take an everyday job. It isn't going to have an everyday job in the MLB after Trent Grisham came back. Thank you, Trent. So send him elsewhere. Get a stud starting pitcher in Freddie Peralta. Get a stud reliever. Get a stud shortstop. You're telling me my infield could look like Bellinger, Jazz, McMahon at third, and Bo at short? That's beautiful. That is amazing, and that's the offseason the Yankees need to have.
I agree. George, let me ask you this. I agree with that, but would you do Edward Cabrera and then the other pitcher you talked about before, Yuri, or what's his name?
No, I wouldn't do both.
No.
I mean, Edward Cabrera, I think, could be a good pitcher, but the injury concerns and just bottom line, he's not even on the same planet as Freddie Peralta. And when you have a guy like Spencer Jones who is just going to stay there in AAA and mash, I mean, it's great for the Rail Riders. They probably love him in AAA, but what's the point?
Yeah.
If he's just going to stay there? It's great you can get Edward Cabrera for a Ben Hess and a few other little guys, but Spencer Jones is still sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? I'm 25 going on 26. Just think about that for a sec. Going on 26, and I still haven't had a major league at-bat. What am I doing? What's the point? The Brewers would take that deal in a heartbeat, Spencer Jones. You know why? The Brewers don't want to pay players. Yeah. Spencer Jones, due to the nature of how long he's been kept in AAA, he's not going to hit arbitration until he's 31, 32. They're not going to have to pay him big money for 5 years if they hypothetically trade for him. That's a Brewer deal that just has Brewers painted all over it. And I know Peralta's a rental, but we cannot let the word rental scare us. Yeah, Juan Soto, it happened. You have to be in win now mode. Aaron Judge, what's his age? He's like 33. Garrett Cole's getting older. Stanton's barely holding on. Like all these players that you signed, all this big money you spent, they're getting older. You have to be in win now mode. Cabrera might be a great idea if you want to build for the future, but you need to build for right now. The goal has to be to win a World Series in 2026. Cabrera could win you one in 2028, 2029, but you need to win one in 2026. And the Ron Soto deal, just to look back at it, it's not bad. We made it to the World Series. We do a few things differently and we have a fighting shot. So the word rental does not scare me at all. I see Freddie Peralta as the perfect fit for the Yankees. Add Tyler McGill, match made in heaven.
And yeah, Miguel would be slide into your 8th inning guy, obviously,
Mhm.
to help with Benhart. So I do like that. Also, don't George, don't discount, I guess, Mason Miller. Also, just putting out there, but I think I don't know if the Padres will trade him, but Suarez is gone now. But I wouldn't discount Mason Miller, but I do like Miguel. He's a shutdown inning reliever. Obviously, he'll help Benhart with the 8th inning, and what a duo that would be if it happens like that. So. And obviously, whoever doesn't know, he's the brother of Mets pitcher Taylor McGill. So,
Yeah. Well,
he would help.
I know that.
Well, George, a question for you: like, with the Jason Dominguez situation, a lot of people, a lot of Yankee fans too, are saying, "Oh, we got to trade him. He's no good in left field. He's just been a bust," which I disagree in certain ways. But how would you just back him up in terms of that, to giving him another chance if he does, let's just say, play full time?
Offense over defense, in my eyes. Jason Dominguez is an offensive star, I could see. And the thing he has on Jones, this is not really Jones's fault, but Dominguez has played MLB baseball. And he's played a good amount of it. We've seen a good enough sample size. I myself have seen enough to say that I think Jason Dominguez is going to be a quality MLB hitter. He had the huge walk-off homer. I forget who it was with, but it was huge. He came in Toronto against Toronto, a huge pinch hit double out of nowhere. No one else was hitting. Let's put Dominguez in. He smacks a double off the wall. I just don't know why we're turning our backs on the kid when he didn't even have a bad season last year. He had a solid year. I mean, he didn't get the time. He only had 381 at bats, and he slashed at 98 hits, 10 homers, 23 stolen bases. He's got the speed, an OPS at 719. Going into he's only 22 somehow. He is only 22. This guy's been able to drink for only a year, Jason Dominguez. I don't know why we're so quick to give up for a guy. Yeah. Let me put that in perspective. Dominguez is 22 going on 23. Spencer Jones is 25 going on 26. Who would you rather keep? Especially when one of them has played has a good sample size playing at the big leagues, and he has not looked half bad. I'm not asking for Dominguez to be our 2 hitter. I'm asking for him to be our 8-9 hitter, Jason Dominguez, and I think that's perfect for him. A guy who's going to slap a double here and there. When he's on base, he's a problem for opposing teams. So, and they can complain all they want about he's getting benched in Winter League. Do you think the Yankees really care what Jason Dominguez's softball, dirt sandlot Winter League stats are? Do you really think they care? No, just to put that in perspective, he's seeing 90 miles per hour at best. He's going from MLB pitching. He's going from seeing Trey Savage, a freak of nature on the Blue Jays, to someone who's not even going to sniff the MLB. So at the end of the day, I don't care about his Winter League stats. I care about his MLB stats. I think we all should. I mean, he's an MLB player. Maybe let's care about what he does at the MLB level. Yeah. So, yeah, Dominguez is coming back if I was the GM. He's coming back. That's my outfield there.
One thing I would do, though, with Jason Dominguez is just tell him to commit to batting left-handed. Yes. Because the numbers on the right-hand side is just scary.
Yeah.
But and then the other thing, though, that isn't doing Dominguez favor is he was hyped out of this world before he made the major leagues. He's already being compared to Mike Trout and Mickey Mantle. You hype the kid up from when he's 16 or whatever. Then when it comes to the major leagues, if he's not breaking out and tearing the ball off tearing the cover off the ball, and hitting the homers to the moon and back, people are gonna call him a bust because that's how people are when you get hyped a whole bunch. People expect greatness out of you.
Yeah, and my friend in the chat, welcome back, Assad, one of my good friends from the gym. He has a question for you guys. He wants to know, do you see a multiplayer type of deals to address the needs such as Cabrera and another reliever or right back or right-handed backup catcher? Yeah, George just explained about the Brewers trade with Freddie Peralta and Trevor McGill. We also do need a right-handed catcher, so that's the thing that
Well,
we haven't addressed the right-handed catcher position. Yeah.
there's always a Higgy reunion. Um, there's a couple others in free agent and the catching, but the catching market isn't really that strong. And Danny Jansen's already off the board. I mean, we could go with the older JT Realmuto, but
Yeah.
he'll probably end up with the Phillies. But yeah, we do need if we trade for one, but a lot of these, because some of these young stud catchers are getting locked up long term by their teams.
Yeah.
So there's really a slim pickings. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we try and trade for a catcher. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we get Higgy on a reunion deal.
I wouldn't mind Higgy, but I did bring up last year. I don't know if anybody remembers on this show that I brought up an idea where the Yankees can get Freddie Peralta, a reliever like Trevor McGill, and William Contreras.
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, and I brought it up as well.
He's
But you get all the credit.
And that will solve all three in one trade. That's why I keep saying, like, Doris brought up two, and why not add William Contreras in there to make it all three, and then you solve all three in one trade. You get one starter, reliever, and then you just get the catcher, right-handed catcher that you need to help balance that out. And
You're gonna need to give up Lombard for
Yeah.
Contreras.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to probably give up Ben Wright. Like, do you see him as our backup, William Contreras?
No. Starting catcher, and have Wells as your backup.
I don't think Willie's going anywhere. I think he might even be extended if I'm not mistaken. William Contreras. Like, I mean, this is a really, really good catcher. He's a good defender. Like, I don't just. I mean, he's a good player, but there's no way I see that he's going to get traded. I think they want to build around William Contreras. I don't see any way that he gets traded. He has a few more years of control. He's a free agent in 2028. He's still on his rookie contract. He hits arbitration, I believe, next off season. Willie, like, this is I just don't see a world where the Brewers trade their cornerstone catcher that they loved the trade when they got him from Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going anywhere. Maybe we could have got his brother, but he's already in Boston.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was another option there too. They mess up on that, but at this point, I wouldn't mind taking Higgy back or
Gary Sanchez.
I mean, no.
I'm a no on Gary Sanchez. Please, no Gary.
No,
Kraken.
why?
Well, no Gary Sanchez, no Mitch Garber.
Nah.
I would
I'd
take
take
Mitch Garber's pretty cool. I like Mitch Garber.
I'd take a Ryan Jeffers.
Right, Jeffrey.
From the Twins.
Jeffers would be fine, but Mitch Garber's, I don't know if he can hit the ball on the broad side of the barn.
I'd take a Ryan Jeffers, honestly, from the Twins. That's someone I would honestly look into. A pretty good offensive catcher, righty.
Right. No, it is, but I mean,
Well,
we need.
Higgy.
Yeah, I mean, Higgy is an all-around catcher, and he can actually throw people out
Yep.
on the base paths.
And he's improved offense over the years.
Oh yeah.
And you already know what he's gonna get, obviously. And I think obviously all the pitchers love him when he was there with the Yankees.
Mm-hmm. But if JT Realmuto, if we were to give him like a 1-year deal, hypothetically, don't kill me for it. A 1-year deal, would you start him or would you have him back up?
Who, Higgy?
No, JT Realmuto.
Oh,
Backup, he'll play against lefties.
yeah.
He's not going to take a 1-year deal though. He knows he has maybe one more quality season in him. He's going to ask for at least a 3, maybe 4-year deal. And I don't really, that's another guy I want no part in. Honestly, JT Realmuto. I
I
want no
mean,
part in JT. He's a defensive wizard. The bat's all right, but that's just an overpay, honestly. I mean, that's just going to be an overpay. If you bring him on a 1-year deal, he's going to ask for a high AAV. Like, that's going to be a pretty high 1-year contract for JT Realmuto. It's not going to be a little contract. It's going to be a decent contract. I just would not do that. And I don't think we need, like all these names we're throwing out there, they're quality catchers. We don't need a quality catcher per se. We just need someone to play every now and then who can hold down the fork behind the plate, and I see that as a Ryan Jeffers, all these guys, just not I wouldn't stretch the money out for someone like that. I wouldn't at all.
What do you guys? All right, let me ask you all of you guys this. Anybody can take this. Who do you guys take a chance on? Jacob Stallings.
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
I guess not a bad option.
I mean, I don't think I've seen him play. So I mean,
Jacob Stallings is a defensive catcher. His offense is okay, but he's mainly defense. But he knows how to call the game. He's pretty good at calling the game.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, because one thing that we had a problem with the last couple of years is teams will run wild on us. Like, what was it against Wells? The Red Sox stole 9 bases on them.
Oh wait, Hickey's with.
He's with the Rangers, yeah.
He's been with the Rangers.
Yeah.
Did he sign?
Who?
Did he sign? Is he a free agent?
I thought Hickey was a free agent.
Yeah.
I thought he was. I know he wasn't in the season, but I guess he did sign. Okay, I can't remember.
Jacob Stallings, I mean, I don't know. I mean, offensively, I think I'm giving you the same thing at the plate if you give me an MLB contract. I mean, this is a 134 batting average. Barely. I mean, did he even get an extra base hit last year?
I don't think so.
His defense actually fell off a cliff. He can't block. His pop time is dramatically low at 2 seconds. That's really, really bad. Very low caught ceiling. This guy, he's in his age 36 season too. I think Jacob Stallings is just done. He was at his peak a very good defensive catcher with barely any offense. But now that the defense is basically done, there's nothing really anymore with Jacob Stallings. I don't want him. I don't even think he gets I think he retires. There's no one really, I think, that would give him a contract.
Yo, Evan, did you see that? That's kind of like when
Yeah.
The same comment.
It was at the same time, I think.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh wow, look at that.
That is funny.
Hey, I have a question, guys. What's today's date?
4th.
The 4th.
All right, so I thought I went in a time machine and it was November 4th. We're still talking about the same stuff. Yankees haven't done a damn thing. Okay, listen, we still have catcher concerns. We still haven't signed Belly. We still don't know what's going to happen if Volpe when he comes back. We're not sure about what's going to happen to our starting pitching. Okay, we're talking about the same stuff for over 2 months. Like, what's going on with the Yankees? Make a move at this point, okay? Like, it's a little annoying with this team and what they're doing, okay? Yes, we're making small little moves here and there, but that's something you do all season long. You make little moves here and there to improve the team, okay? Maybe you make a minor league deal and maybe you could work on a pitcher and he could come up and be a stud or be a clutch player, okay? There's some big moves that we need to make this team better, and we're still not doing anything. Either that's because, one, they don't want to spend the money because they know what's going to happen in 2027, which I feel like is playing a big role in the market because there's still a lot of players that haven't been signed. Also, I feel a lot of people feel a certain way about Scott Boras, which a lot of these free agents are signed with Scott Boras. Another thing, too, I think the Yankees are too heavy on their analytical team, and they're saying to them, listen, if everything goes right, we're a contender. And that's if everything goes right. Everybody's healthy. Everybody is hitting at the clutch. Everybody's pitching well. There's too much focus on nonsense. And you do have to make some gambles on certain players. I totally get it because you won't know. If we didn't make a gamble on certain players, we will never have all-star players. We will never have anything like that. But we're making too much of a gamble on something we're not. I can tell you it's not going to work. And it's frustrating. I like Bellinger, but at this point, if he doesn't take this offer within a couple of days, move on and do something else. Improve this team. You know, if he wants to be a princess, go be a princess over at Queens. That's where the princess
now,
are, okay?
I like that.
If you want to be a king, come play with the Yankees. That's why the Mets play in Queens. They're queens, okay? We're kings. Let's play baseball. Let's do this good. Like, get the players that we need to get to make an impact, okay?
Oh, you heard it here, folks. The Kings of New York are in the Bronx.
Exactly.
The Savages, too. The Savages, the Kings, everything.
I don't know really what we want the Yankees to do. I mean, the market's just stalled out. I mean, I keep saying this. I mean, we can't get that upset. You know, Bellinger still hasn't gone elsewhere. I'd try to get Bellinger, okay? Because the thing is, if you don't bring back Bellinger, what are you going to do? What's your outfield looking like? Everyone hates Jason Dominguez. The same people that hate Jason Dominguez, they're complaining about Bellinger. Okay, like I just don't know what people want the Yankees to do. You know, they're not running the same team back yet. You can't be saying that, okay? Because all these guys are still available. Nothing's been done. Nothing's been done. Kyle Schwarber went to the Phillies. Whoop-de-doo. Pete Alonso to the Orioles. That's good. The Yankees were never going to get them. If Bellinger goes to Toronto, if he goes to Queens, if he goes somewhere else but the Yankees, let's have a rant. Okay? If Bo goes somewhere else, let's have a rant. Okay? Like, am I going to the Astros? Yankees were never going to get him. Okay? We could get mad if they said they weren't going to do anything, but they're talking about pitchers, about all these pitchers and everything. I know. I mean, I've been growing impatient too, seeing everyone else sign stuff, but we would be even more mad if the Yankees made these deals. Okay? We would be even more upset if the Yankees got Amerikami. We'd be scratching our heads if the Yankees gave Alonso that contract. We'd be scratching our heads if Edwin Diaz came to the Yankees. We'd be I wouldn't be happy with Kyle Schwarber. Great player, not a fit for the Yankees. You know why? He's a lefty. He strikes out a lot. Good fit going back to Philly. That's where he belongs. He does not belong in the Bronx. Kyle Tucker, we don't know what's going on with him. He hasn't got signed. You know, Blue Jays fans are probably losing their minds as well that nothing's happened. And they're in the same boat. We want Bellinger to come back. They want Bichette to come back. Nothing's happening, though. We can't get that upset, honestly, though, because nothing else has happened. Okay, let's get our pitchforks, let's get our torches if Bellinger goes elsewhere, if Bichette goes elsewhere, if they do run it back, but we can't just expect them to run it back when nothing's happened. Okay? With all these people still on the table, and I do believe some of these rumors that they will trade for a starting pitcher. I can't get mad yet. I can't get upset if nothing else has happened, if other teams haven't grabbed them. The deadline, like every year it gets longer when free agents sign. Every year we're waiting longer and longer and longer. This isn't a Juan Soto situation last year where you have to make that quick pivot and you have to sign Max Fried. You have to trade for Bellinger. You have to trade for Devin Williams. This is not the same situation. Okay? You and two other big teams, being the Blue Jays and the Mets, and throw the Dodgers in there, are competing for big teams, and agents like Scott Boras are waiting to get the best offer, and you can't blame them. That's their job. That's why they hired them. Now, if we're into end of February, if we're at the WBC and nothing's happened, that's when we get a little extreme. But I am still fine. I'm still content. You know why? Because Bellinger still is not signed. Because Bichette's still not signed. Because no one's made a trade for a starting pitcher. whenever the Yankees do it, I believe they still will do it. And then I'll sing and I'll dance. Don't hold me to that, by the way. I'm just saying that out loud. But at the end of the day, like nothing's happened. Okay. I mean, we can't get upset. Nothing's happened.
Yeah, but
So, can I add one thing to that? So,
Yeah.
George, you're telling me you would be upset if the Yankees were to sign Murakami and say am I for what they paid for those two players? That's a freaking bargain. What they got, and they could have improved this
Risk.
team. I feel like that would have been a
signed
steal
Murakami.
for I would have signed him in a heartbeat. Listen, for that deal, I would have took a chance on Murakami, and also I
Lefty
would have signed
strikeout.
Amai. Those are
Lefty
two.
strikeout.
So here's the thing with him. Okay, I know what you're saying, but listen, I feel like he's gonna be better than Okamoto, like within a year or two. Now, I say if you want 2026 to go out all win, okay, you have a point there. But within the next 2 years, I feel like he's gonna be a better player, and he's gonna sign somewhere else. He's gonna get big money. I think he's gonna be better than Okamoto. For Amai, that was a bargain. They could have gotten him. He would have been a perfect three or four pitcher. That could have been a perfect opportunity to improve this team. Now, I know you're saying if the market, it's kind of frozen right now. We haven't gone on all the players that we should have been tied to. Yeah, we don't want Schwarber. We didn't want Alonso. We don't want those guys. Okay. Not that they're bad players, but they just weren't fit for the Yankees. But there is people out there that we could have got that we missed out on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me. I'm in my win now mode. You get Murakami 2 years later if he turns into a stud because he signed, I think, a 3-year deal. Get him 3 years later.
We won't afford him. We won't be able to afford him at that point. They're not going to pay with our ownership and our
think
GM.
in
They're not going to pay for him.
Could see Giancarlo Stanton not on this team, but that's down the road. Amai, I could kind of give you that. Okay, but I think it's been very well known that the Yankees will add a starting pitcher via trade. It's not going to be via free agent signing. And they can add. We're acting like there's no one they can add via trade. There's plenty of good starting pitchers the Yankees can add via trade. It doesn't have to be it does not have to be a free agent signing. I know Amai's the sexy signing. I know that would be fun, like a Masahiro Tanaka type of guy. But not all Amai did. That's not really a bargain for Amai. Amai took a high AAV. Maybe in terms of of course, his whole contract, maybe that money is not that much, you think? But the AAV for Amai is pretty steep, okay? And he had offers. He knew what he wanted. He had offers longer, 5 to 7 year offers with a lower AAV. He didn't take that. He's going the Murakami route. He has opt-outs. He's going to ball with Houston this year, and he's going to opt out. And then we can have this discussion next year. But I want to win now. And honestly, we know the Yankees are going to be conservative about their wallet. And I like the idea of adding 2 bats and trading for a pitcher because you can't sign all 3. I think we can all agree the Yankees need to add 2 bats and at least 1 starting pitcher. You can't sign them all. That's way too much money. And we already know the Yankees don't want to spend a boatload. So I think the smart option, bringing back Bellinger, getting a righty, preferably Bo Bichette, and then making that trade for a starting pitcher. I think if you signed Amai, you would be kind of handcuffed a little bit. I think they're gonna re-sign Bellinger mostly because Judge wants them to, and I think that makes the most sense. But honestly, who are you gonna trade for to add to this lineup if you hypothetically sign Bellinger and Amai? There's not that many fantastic options. There's the CJ Abrams, but do we really want him? There's a chance at Paul DeYoung. I mean, do we want Paul DeYoung to start? He could be a bench bat. Yeah. But at the end of the day, there's no and I think a shortstop would be nice or a corner outfielder. There's no shortstops or corner outfielders really on the market that the Yankees could go grab, which is why I think the smartest option is signing the 2 position players and making the trade. Amai's going to be great, but Amai wasn't the best fit for the Yankees because the best route for the Yankees, and I think they know this, is Bellinger, another position player signed, and you trade for a pitcher. I think they know that's the best route. I'm not saying Amai's a bad pitcher. I'm not saying that contract is amazing for Houston, even though I think that's only going to be a 1-year situation. But It's just not what the Yankees needed to do, and I think there's better alternatives to Amai.
And and I think the other reason is first, what's it called? Paul. That's why I said Paul was a great pickup for the bench. That's why I said the bench, not starter. And but when it comes to the starting rotation, as obviously you can get one pitcher like what George just said in the trade market, but in the spring training you guys will get to see all these young pitchers from the minors pitch in spring training, and Emma Rodriguez Cruz is a name to, like George's been saying, is a name to watch. And if he has a great spring training, if he knocks everybody out of the park and has a fantastic spring training, you never know. The Yankees might say, okay, we have something in him. Maybe we can add him to the rotation in the beginning of the season to see what happens. Maybe the fourth or fifth starter, and then along with the new guy you got in the trade market. So maybe that's what they're thinking. Maybe they want to see these young guys pitch some spring training and then get one pitcher only in the trade market and then see what they have for the back end of the rotation. Maybe that's what they're thinking also in their minds. But and also they're building. The good thing is that they're building the depth of the team. That's which I like. They're building the depth of the team. But so, like I said, Bo Bichette is obviously. Hopefully that happens, and hopefully Cody Bellinger happens, and I mean that's a goal there. But it is. But this would be interesting to see. But like I said, I think John, I agree with you. I think Amai would be good, but I think they're thinking is maybe they do the trade. They like the trade market, and possibly maybe, like I said, give the young guys a chance for the fourth starter.
My issue with the trade market is you have to have teams willing to trade.
Yeah.
If they're not willing to trade, then we just missed out. I feel like the opportunity was there and we missed it. But
I feel it's like at the lunch table, Jimmy's got cosmic brownies and you got some greasy ham sandwich. They're not going to do it. But I think the Yankees have two. I mean, we know the two. They're the elephants in the room, Dominguez and Jones. I think there are teams that would be willing to take that deal, especially with Jones, because of how appealing his contract could be. Someone who you're not going to have to pay big money until he's 31, 32. I feel like teams would love that. He's 20. He'll be probably 26 when he makes his debut. I could see him 28 becoming a really good 30-plus homer hitter. That's great. I could see him doing that for another team. And I think, he's another lefty. I'm not in love with that. I don't want more lefties in this lineup. He's going to be a big strikeout guy. I could just see that already with Jones, but he's going to be a very good MLB hitter. No shade to him. He's going to be good. But do the Yankees, do the Yankees need another guy that could bat fifth or sixth or maybe fourth? They don't need that. They need someone to hit first. They need someone to go at the top. They have the Judges, the hypothetically the Bellingers, the Giancarlo Stantons. They have those guys to beef up Jazz Chisholm, to beef up the middle of their order, but they need someone to lead off. Grisham, love him, clutch homers, not a leadoff hitter. Ben Rice, love him even more. He's going to take a huge step forward next year, not a leadoff hitter. That's why I think getting Bo Bichette is so keen, just because of the fact we need a leadoff man. We need a righty. We need someone who doesn't strike out a lot. That's Bo Bichette right there, and that's what the Yankees need.
And speaking of Bo Bichette, question from RC. He said, Nithin, do you and everyone here think Yankees will be on Bo if they sign Belly? Yes, they'll be on Bo. Like we just explained.
I disagree.
I think, I mean, depending on what the contract is, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know.
I see them only making one signing this offseason, and it'll probably be Belly, and that's it. And then they're going to run it back everybody else. And I'm not entirely mad with somebody they want to give a shot with, but it's not going to be enough to improve this team.
It's not. I think that they still are in on Bichette just because of the fact I think the Blue Jays are coming farther out on Bo Bichette. I think they would be the biggest suitors for Bo. But this Okamoto signing really makes me feel like they're going to go in on Kyle Tucker. I think they see him as the crown jewel. They're going to have a really good 1-2 punch with him and Vladdy. And if Anthony Santander remembers how to hit, that's going to be, and you got guys like Ernie Clement who are sneaky, Alejandro Kirk. They know that and Okamoto's going to be in that lineup now. They know if they just add Kyle Tucker, this was a team that was inches away from a World Series victory. Okay, if they want to add a superstar, Bo Bichette, I wouldn't put in the superstar category. I'd put Kyle Tucker in a superstar category. They know very well if they add a superstar in Kyle Tucker, if they get another beast to play with Vladdy, that they are real deal contenders. And I feel like they were the biggest suitors for Bichette. That's almost like if the Yankees suddenly just dropped out on Bellinger. So I feel like the Blue Jays fading back, Bichette's market starts to drop a little bit. Maybe the Yankees, I feel like they're going to start poking around. I feel like pretty soon we could honestly see if the Yankees do sign Bellinger. I feel like we could start to see Yankees submitted an offer to Bo Bichette. I don't think it's going to be huge, but I think they're going to start planting those seeds. Bo's going to say no to the first offer, almost guaranteed to you, but they're going to start getting into those talks with Bichette, and they're going to see that the Blue Jays are going to pump the brakes on Bichette. I almost guarantee you that they're going to sign Tucker. I think, though, the team the Yankees will have to compete with Bichette, it's going to be the Dodgers.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are going to say, we need a shortstop. Oh, there's Bo Bichette. What's another great hitter to add to this lineup? You're going to have Bichette, Bellinger, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, let's just bring the Avengers. Let's have Iron Man play third base now if we're the Dodgers. They're going to be creeping in, the Dodgers.
Well,
So, and I think if the Blue Jays know that, if the Blue Jays get wind that the Dodgers are creeping in on Bichette, they're going to say, Bo, it was great. We loved you, but we're going to take Tucker, and we're just going to go our separate ways. We love you, Bo.
yeah,
That's what's going to happen.
the Dodgers are basically in on all three of them. Bellinger, Tucker, and Bo Bichette. So I still wouldn't discount the Tucker to Dodgers talk if the market continues to drop with him. But I wonder if, George, do you think the Yankees can get Bo Bichette on a short-term deal, like a 3 or 4 year deal?
He's not taking a 3 or 4 year deal. He's 28. He's in the prime of his career. He's going to take a 5 to 7 year deal. He's going to want that deal to lock him up, because why would he, he'll be done with that deal when he's 31. I mean, he might regress a little bit. Why would I just see him? He's going to want the deal to finish out maybe all of his career. So that's Bo's going to take the long-term deal. And I think he could like playing in New York. I think he would like the energy. I think he's proven he could play in big spots too. He had some big hits this postseason for the Blue Jays. I'm 100% in on Bo Bichette. This is the guy I want. I love Bellinger. I want him back, but I think if there's one guy the Yankees need to sign, it's Bo Bichette, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And I was going to say, George, piggybacking off of that, a lot of people like, no, he's a traitor. He's part of the Blue Jays. Who cares? And also, he's like, oh, he's injury prone. Who cares?
Yeah.
At this
Not really
point,
that injury prone.
yeah, I know, but like, it's like they make all these excuses where it's like we don't want. They can never be happy. So it's like Bichette. I wouldn't mind Bichette, but let's go with the just to put this to bed and just like tuck them in and then put it 6 feet under. The injury prone with Bo Bichette. Can you explain that just for everyone not to bring that up again? That would be great.
Yeah, so Bo's had a few kind of freak injuries, honestly, to be honest with you. This isn't someone who's had like a major surgery. This isn't someone with like a past ACL tear. This isn't someone with a past Tommy John, even though Tommy John, honestly, it makes you stronger, but that's a story for another day. This isn't someone with shoulder injuries. I mean, the Bo Bichette last injury, why he wasn't playing in the postseason, it happened at Yankee Stadium, a collision at home plate. He banged his knee into, I think it was Austin Wells. Good going, Wells. He banged up Bo Bichette's knee. That was nice of you.
Throw from Bellinger.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
he's not like he's gonna run into a catcher every day, and he still played most of the 2025 season. I mean, he had 628 at bats. He was hurt in 2024. Actually, let me get the injury. What injury? Just quick Google search. Bear with me. Did Bo Bichette have 2024? Let's see how concerning we are. He fractured his middle finger.
Oh man,
I'm not too concerned about a past fractured middle finger.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he wouldn't.
Complete through that.
oh Jesus, it's gonna happen.
I'm not mad. I'm not concerned, honestly, at all
Sure.
about a fractured middle finger for Bo Bichette. It could be bad for that season. I
Yeah.
mean, a
I,
fractured finger, it could be hard to grip the bat, maybe throw the ball around and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's not a lingering injury. It's not like DJ LeMahieu's freaking toe that ruined his career. I'm not joking about that too.
Well,
If you get a toe injury at that age, that's very, very bad for your
what
career.
for DJ? It wasn't just the toe; it was the hip flexor and the fracture.
Everything.
Yeah. So once the hip, because you need your hips and like everything when you're,
Everything.
batting mechanics.
You got to dance.
Yep. But no. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be mad if we get Bo Bichette. I would love to do it, but I'm gonna save my enthusiasm till a deal actually gets done.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
just realistic expectations. The market's moving slow. Scott Boras is doing his classic holdout that he does with. I'm not gonna do with the small guys when I got the big guys. Come on. I just kind of want deals to get done, but I believe the Yankees could get. Imagine if we get Bellinger and we get Bo Bichette, we get one of the whatever pitchers we get, the starters, and then we shore up our team, and then we go for the elusive 28 next season. And I'm not gonna panic. Yes, I'm frustrated with it's waiting so long, but the whole market's slow. And we all know how Scott Boras, he's been doing the same thing for 20, 30, 40, 80 years that he's been a agent. And if I was Bellinger or one of the other guys, I'd seriously consider hiring NITHIN.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I agree, 100%.
I'll take on as many roles as possible. Since I'm
Make your voice right first.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
but since I'm the vice president now of another company,
There you
I'll
go.
gladly be a GM owner of another company. I don't care. At this point,
Right.
I'll make anything better than anybody else.
But yeah, but no, like I said, because Bellinger, and then with Bo's been pretty much the primary leadoff guy with him and George Springer with the Blue Jays. He comes to Yankees, he's our primary everyday leadoff hitter and a prototypical leadoff hitter. If he were to go to the Dodgers, he wouldn't be the leadoff guy
Nope.
because you're not moving Otani off that leadoff hitter spot.
Yeah. Before we go back to baseball, since this is a Sunday night recap show, I want to switch gears a little bit.
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
biggest game of the NFL season is on right now. Final week of the year. But Steelers and Ravens is playing right now, and I just wanted to give a score update here. It is 10-3 Ravens second quarter right now, 6:13 left. Biggest game of the year for both teams. So this is like one of the biggest games. So either of these teams make the playoffs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, it goes.
Yeah.
So,
And also, a lot of news is coming out of Atlanta Falcons right now. They fired their head coach Raheem Morris. They fired their GM Terry Fedinot, and then they're going to be seriously considering Matt Ryan for a high-profile front office role.
Matty Ice.
Yeah, with the Falcons.
Matty Ice.
Yeah, but it's going to be the front office role. They said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I also wouldn't be surprised if they get Matt Egger or somebody for the head coach.
Yeah.
But also I want to give a shout out to Travis Kelce. We don't know if he's gonna come back next year or not. But I mean, hey, third tight end ever to reach over 3,000 or 13,000 receiving yards a career. So if he does decide not to come back, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, but it's a great milestone that he was able to reach over that. But if he does come back, hey, that's cool. But and then yeah, there's a lot of other things going on. Like who else is gonna take the plunge with the coaches?
Well, another question is the Ravens coach John Harbaugh. It's going to be interesting to see if for example, if they lose tonight, his job security can be up in there with the Ravens. And if he's let go, there've been talks. Evan, I think there've been talks about the Giants possibly going after John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like that or not, but I
Oh,
think
of course.
yeah,
Of course.
and they're going to interview apparently Mike McCarthy, Chris Shula. I heard they're going to interview
Yes.
other candidates, but I think I would add John Harbaugh to the list if something happens.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if John Harbaugh gets a dozen suitors with
Well,
all
first
these.
of all, yeah, you have to hope that one of them does get relieved of their jobs. One of them is going to make the playoffs. One of them is not. I think Schefter reported the other day that Mike Tomlin was safe.
Yeah,
So if the Steelers do fire Mike Tomlin, then of course he would be a very intriguing option. And if you're the Giants, I would jump on that immediately. I would not wait. I would hire him immediately. And if you are the Giants, you have to listen to Mike Tomlin. If he doesn't want to retain Joe Shane as general manager, or if he wants to move to a different role, then you have to let somebody else take control of that position. But honestly, with what the Mariners are going through right now with John Mara and his health,
yeah.
you have to lead on other people to assist in that hiring process.
Well, and what is your thoughts on the Dolphins hired Aikman to help
I love
consult
that. I love that hire. I love it. I
for the
think
GM?
he's going to bring knowledge to that team, and he's going to help hire the best GM possible for that team. And I'm happy that they're going to keep Mike McDaniel. He's a heck of a coach, man.
Yeah.
He's a great coach. He fits that team, and the players love him. Even though kind of weird, people think he's kind of weird, but he's like a young, energetic coach. So, that's the type of coach you keep, and then bringing Troy Aikman in. I think he's going to help hire the best GM possible. I think they're gonna be heading to the right direction, in my opinion. So.
Oh yeah, and and the bigger problem that's been hindering Mike McCarthy or Mike McDaniel, whatever, down in Miami, is all these injuries, especially with Tua. All those concussions that Tua happened, and then you got the Tyreek Hill's freak injury. All those injuries just add up, and then they just kind of spiraled. But yeah, like this thing, the team plays for them. They play at a high energy, high speed, but with all that track team, you get enough injuries. You're not gonna have much other for the adversity, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, final, and then tomorrow we got the final game tomorrow. I wonder who's. I guess who's playing tomorrow, but
I don't think there is a game.
No,
It's
there's no
already
Monday
Black-
night game.
There's no Monday game.
This is
It's
the last
already
game of
Black
the
Monday.
Yeah.
season.
Season
All right,
went
yeah.
fast.
Next Saturday, we got playoff games.
Oh,
next
that's
week.
wild card games. Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
check the matches. I forgot who starts Saturday. And
Are you guys going to be calling wild card games, Evan? Or-
I'll try. I'll be in Florida, but
Oh, okay.
maybe
Are you
next-
moving?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Breaking news: Evan is moving to Florida.
Congratulations.
Oh God.
But
West Palm Beach, baby.
now I know we were doing that NBA show Friday, whatever.
Yeah.
But anything going on right now with the NBA there?
Well, the Knicks have lost back-to-back games, but
Yeah,
I'm not too worried right
We
now.
lost
I'm not too worried either.
yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, but not too worried about them.
No, but what's that called? McCullers kid is really he's showing what he can do. I really like McCullers' game, and kudos to Mike Brown for playing these young players more minutes and showcasing them early in the game and giving them the confidence. Because Tom Thibodeau, man, he wouldn't do this kind of stuff. But Mike Brown is legit. He is a mastermind when it comes to when to bring in the players, when to rest players. And you're going to see that during playoff time when they're well rested. But that's why these back-to-back losses, I'm not worried right now. They're still on top of the East with Detroit, and so. But obviously we got to watch out with Boston. But and the Knicks are sitting in a great position, so I'm not too worried.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nets won today.
That's one. Oh, who they beat?
Denver.
Oh wow, that's a big.
Aaron Gordon actually played a little bit in that game.
Oh wow.
Really?
Aaron Gordon played, and Jamal Murray, obviously. Christian Brown played as well. So they had some of their stars back.
They played in Denver or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yep.
So, RC Cola asked if you guys had to predict which NY pro team in any sport wins a championship first, which team would you say?
I'm going to say the New York Knicks, man.
Yeah, I
They-
agree.
Yeah,
I
pretty
think that's
easily.
much better
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
Absolutely.
what if the Yankees signed Bellinger and Bichette and they do make a trade for a pitcher?
I
New
mean,
York
yeah,
Knicks.
Aaron
I'm
Boone.
probably still going the Knicks, but it's something
Yeah.
to think about.
Yeah, I still
No,
don't feel 100% confident in that.
Aaron Boone is still our manager, so the Knicks.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
part of my issue.
Well,
I
well,
mean,
I can tell you,
yeah.
I could tell you which teams are not going to be first: the
The
Jets,
football teams.
the Giants, the Rangers, the Islanders.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't discount the Islanders. Maybe soon,
Do we
but
count them?
here's the thing: the Islanders have great young talent. I'm telling you right now,
Matthew
this
Schaefer.
Islanders,
Yeah.
Matthew Schaefer is playing like our host from Job in the Mouth. His name is Arrow. He compared Schaefer to Paul Coffey back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers Paul Coffey.
I mean,
Mhm.
But
are we going to include the Bills in this conversation?
Oh
then?
yeah, we can, he's their New York team.
I guess if we're going to
I mean,
include
they
the
are a New York
Islanders,
team, but you know what their bills stand for, right?
What's that?
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
there you go. But this is
That's a
the Bills. This could be the Bills' year too, man. I'm telling you right now. They have a shot to win this whole thing, but it's gonna be interesting to see. But the problem is with Buffalo, New York is outside of New York, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the state of New York.
but that's 7 hours away.
It's not really inside New York, so I don't know if we should count them in there. They do
I
have a
think
shot.
if you don't count the Bills, you can't count the Islanders.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at it,
They're a lot
and
closer.
then if you want to say the Giants and the Jets, even though they have New York in their name,
No, they count.
they play in
Yeah,
Jersey.
you can see the city skyline from there. Like
Yeah,
you're literally
Pretty
right
nice
there.
view, actually.
But
Yeah,
if RC is referring to the city, I could see us not counting out.
You know
Or
what?
Are we
see
going
us
to count
counting
the
out.
Giants, though, even in this conversation in general? I don't think
No.
they're winning a championship anytime soon.
yeah, it's gonna be
Anytime in this
while.
next century or
Gonna be a while.
decade, or
I mean, decade probably not. I mean, century's a stretch, but let's win. Let's get 5 wins.
I know, right?
Let's look decent.
Hey,
First of all, we got to get a decent quarterback.
that's right.
There's a lot we
Dante
need
Moore
to
if he
do.
comes out.
Dante Moore is an option,
Malik Willis.
or Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
George, what you brought up.
I would get Malik Willis. If I was the Jets GM, I'd get Malik Willis on a free agent deal.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably draft a quarterback to back up
Yeah.
Malik.
Don't discount George. Don't discount Lamar Jackson.
I think we're see where we could stand on that after tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I think he's going to resign Baltimore.
Baltimore.
We're staying with Glenn.
I
yeah.
don't think he's a free agent yet.
No,
Well,
I
he's
don't
gonna-
think
He's going to stay with them either way. I mean, They're not
Because
gonna
the
trade
Jets
him.
have the draft capital. If the Jets
Yeah.
want to trade their pick this year and the Ravens want to try a Dante Moore, then that could be an option for the Ravens. We can make it enticing for them, and we could give them what's left of Justin Fields. He could be their backup running back.
yeah.
But remember, Lamar Jackson's mom is his agent.
He
So
doesn't have his mom is an agent, so she takes care of that, which is kind of cool, actually.
no, I
You
think
take
that's
care of-
really cool.
Yeah.
Like, Mama, what do you think? Boy, you better. Why are you not hustling?
But yeah, but I think the first team to win in New York, I think is gonna be New York Knicks. They have a great shot of that to win the NBA championship.
Wouldn't it be something though? What if and then we didn't even talk about the Liberty.
Oh yeah, that's right. By the way, Liberty did win the. By the way,
yeah.
hey, this question is passed. Sorry, no disrespect, but we got to count in the Liberty who won the championship last year.
Yeah.
They won
I
the
didn't even
championship
realize.
I didn't even know
What if
who
it says
won
next
every
time?
year.
It did with
last year. In
I
New
know they
York.
have the girl who tried to beat Steph Curry in the 3-point contest.
INSP.
How'd that go?
Sabrina
Oh
Ice.
yeah,
Sabrina.
and I
Well,
think that
the Liberty hired the Warriors assistant coach Chris DeMarco
I like
as
that
their new
hire.
head coach.
Boy, and I think they still have Sue Bird on the Liberty.
Yeah, no. Brianna Stewart. Sue
Oh,
Bird,
Brianna Stewart. Yeah,
I know that name.
Sue Bird is retired, Sean.
Did she really? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't play anymore. She's retired.
Hey, you know what?
When did
You hear her name so many
That's why
times, you think she's still playing.
This is why I always tell people they got to pay more attention to the women's game. The WNBA is amazing. I don't know why people don't pay attention to the WNBA. And
Well, yeah, unless it's subsidized by the NBA. But like,
Yeah,
Well,
New York Liberty, everybody forgets about New York Liberty winning that championship last year.
Maybe I might start
Yeah.
watching.
I remember.
If we have a lockout.
And we
If we have a baseball lockout,
we
I'll
do a
turn
lot
on
of
the
stuff.
Liberty
We
game.
do a lot of Zoom meetings with the WNBA stuff.
Well,
So
and they just started really hyping the league out commercially. I mean, especially with Caitlin Clark, the phenom from college, Indiana, with the Indiana Fever.
Iowa.
You know, Sabrina
Oh, she
Carpenter.
went to college, Iowa.
Well, Iowa. But she plays with Indiana right now. And and then that Angel Reese girl with
she's great.
Yeah.
yeah.
no,
Takes her 3 times
Oh,
to get the
and-
layup,
and
but
don't-
she'll get it.
Yeah, and don't forget Paige Bucher from UConn.
Paige Bucker. Yeah,
I like her.
Yeah.
How about Rebecca Lobo? Is she still there?
No, she does broadcasting.
No,
games.
kidding.
Yeah. Well,
What about the one in college, Audie Crooks?
Who?
Audie Crooks.
Audie Cook.
She's good.
yeah.
For Iowa State,
Yeah, she is good. She's big.
Oh man,
averaging like 40 points a game.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
40 points.
Maybe
Yeah,
Damn.
dominating.
you know what? Next time we do an NBA roundup,
yeah.
we do a segment where we include the WNBA, especially with the free agencies on the corner.
They're
Talk
free.
about the NBA drafts, the prospects and all that.
Absolutely.
Tim Boozer, AJ DeBanza. This guy is a special
Oh,
player.
AJ! Oh my God, he's gonna be the next star in my opinion.
Yep,
Did you see? He already connected with LeBron.
he did.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm guessing that one kid that's tearing it up in Florida, that 7'10".
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
I
his
think
name?
his name's Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I think that's actually his name.
I keep forgetting his name.
Wait, how old is he?
He's
Like 21, 22.
the guy from 7'10". You saying?
Yeah, he plays for the Florida Gators. He's their center, and he's
He's
7
tall.
foot
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. I don't know. Is he that tall though? And,
Yeah, I mean he's tall
yeah.
and he's lanky tall. But yeah, they have him listed at 7 foot 10 inches.
Oh, it's Oliver Rios, is it? Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver Rios.
Oh,
But-
there is a Cam Ward actually in basketball. He's a freshman and he's averaging 26 a game.
With-
He's
Mhm.
a power forward averaging 26, 11 boards a game, 2 blocks a game. He plays for Michigan. He's someone that I've watched a few games and he looks really good. Only a freshman.
No,
Michigan State or Michigan?
okay. And then
Michigan State. My bad. Michigan State.
Slack Wolf has a challenge for Chef.
Oh,
Okay, Phoenix Mercury, New York Liberty, Las Vegas Aces, Indiana Fever, and Dallas Mavericks. There you go. There's 5.
there you go.
Chef, you're up to bat.
Yeah, Vic, come on.
We know
Yeah,
what we're doing here.
come on, Chef Nick.
Oh man, here we go. All right. So someone RC Cola mentioned Reggie Miller's sister Cheryl Miller,
Yes.
which is pretty much Cheryl Miller's
He said
Reggie Miller with
teams.
a wig on.
Yeah.
Teams,
No teams.
organizations.
Oh, okay. I don't really follow the WNBA. I really don't. The only thing I remember about the WNBA is their slogan in 1996, 1997. We got next.
Oh.
All right. I mean,
Took a few
that's all I
years.
know. Yeah,
So
it took
I'll
a few
tell you-
years.
It
Yeah.
took Caitlin Clark to grow up.
I never seen one game though. Honestly, I
Caitlin
never
Clark
seen
was
one
probably
game.
5.
And you
Yeah,
know what?
no, right.
Not
Look,
even.
look, if they want to, the WNBA, if they want to have success, power to them.
Yeah.
but they have to do it on their own. They can't have like half-filled stadiums and then have the NBA subsidize them with their losses. It's in front of us, right? It's in front of us, like
Right
Aaron
in front
Boone.
of us.
Yeah,
Aaron Boone, come on.
it's out there. So there's truth to that. So it's not like they're not filling up like MetLife Stadium, but they're not filling up like any other stadiums like across the nation. It's half filled, and you see it. But I've just never had any interest in that. I'm not misogynistic. There's no toxicity in me. I just never followed it. That's it. Disclaimer.
Just like how I don't follow hockey.
Exactly. There you go.
I just know there's a
Good
team
point.
called the Predators.
That's true.
No, but it has nothing. Look, again, right now there's people that are sensitive, and I just want to put it out there. It has nothing to do with women. It's just I don't follow it because I prefer the NBA.
Yep.
That's it. Even women's soccer too. I prefer men's soccer. Why? Because that's just my opinion, and that's just what I follow. That's it,
Right.
But women's tennis, that's different.
Oh, let's go tennis.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go,
I'll tell you
Chef.
that. Yeah,
Now
there
you're
you go.
talking.
That's it. That's all I'll say.
But yeah,
I'll tell you guys something cool though. I'll tell you a cool story. So, the WNBA commissioner Kathy Engelbert, she used to work for my dad's company, Deloitte. So my dad's a partner of a consulting company called Deloitte. So Kathy was part of that company before she got the commissioner job of the WNBA. So now Deloitte is one of the biggest sponsors for the WNBA now, since Kathy's thing.
Awesome.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
but yeah. And then you got college football playoffs. You got down to the final four teams:
Yes.
Indiana, Oregon,
Miami, and then
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Yep.
Ole Miss.
I think Miami has a chance to beat Ole Miss, and I think Oregon definitely has a chance to beat Indiana.
Give me
Yeah,
IU.
Yeah,
but
and I heard one interesting thing from our team meeting today. Arrow thinks that if Oregon beats Indiana, and if Dante has a great game, he thinks the Raiders will draft Dante number 1
Oh,
instead of Mendoza.
What about
Yeah.
my boy at Ole Miss, Trinidad?
Yeah, oh,
Trinidad Chambliss. I love that guy.
yeah. If
Trinidad.
Trinidad doesn't get ejected for messing around with the refs,
I'm
if he can just
gonna
play his game, he's gonna have a good game. Ole Miss is
gonna
gonna
have to-
fight up.
I'm gonna have to hop off right now, guys. Though, so
all right.
unfortunately,
All right.
that's all she
Thank you,
wrote today
George.
for George.
George.
Everyone,
Yeah.
Have a good
great
night, sir.
night. Nick,
Have a good
brush
night,
up
George.
on your WNBA for next time. You ready to go?
Let's go.
I expect a
Let's
full
go.
essay. All ready to go. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Have a great
George.
night.
But yeah.
You
Have
too,
a good
George.
one.
Thank you. Bro.
But no, I'm picking Indiana. I'm just kind of rooting for them. I just want to see a team win their first national championship. That isn't one of the others. I know Ole Miss hasn't done it in a long time, but that might be another one. But it'd just be cool because Miami has a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oregon has really. I can't remember if they ever had one, but either or, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot more Yankee talk we can talk.
Yeah, but real quick, Chef Nick, what's his name? Tiro said, yeah, we'll be doing the World Cup. I think my goal is to. So the cool thing is this is gonna be around Fanatics Fest too.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to bring everyone for both the World Cup and Fanatics Fest, hopefully. So I want to see if we can bring some of you guys for the World Cup and Fanatics Fest together.
I also want to bring up one thing that with boxing too.
Boxing, yeah.
Just want to put that out there. So the boxing right now is not the same that it was back then. The most news that you would have is sure Anthony Joshua knocked out Jake Paul. He broke his jaw. So you won't see any influencer boxing in the next light, hopefully forever. So good. The next news that you'll see right now is Deontay Wilder will probably face Usyk, who is potentially retiring, but this match is in the works for 2026. Whew, wow. I don't know when, but it might be the summer. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
What? And
match,
then
one boxing match I want everyone to watch because you're going to see the difference of back then and today. So, and it's only one round out of 10 or 12. Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus the Hitman Hearns. Thomas the Hitman Hearns. This was back in the mid 80s, late 90s. These guys hated each other. So this is the difference between how it was back then till now. These guys they just wanted to kill each other in the first round of 12.
Yeah.
I said 10 or 12. I just just wanted to make sure. It might have been 10 or 12. 12 max, but this is something that you might have to just YouTube that and you're going to see what I'm talking about. These guys almost took both of their heads off. They just wanted to kill each other. So this is the difference between boxing back then and boxing now. And yes, Jake Paul doesn't belong here. He never did. This is why even with scripted fights right now, they just want their money. And this is why with programs like Days in Boxing, Misfits Boxing, with KSI, all these are just spectacle sports where they just want their money. It's not talent. This is why I'm very upset in the fact that all these golden glove boxers that are just making the work, putting the work into that, they're not getting any recognition. It's all about the money. It's not about the work. Obviously,
yeah, this is
but I just wanted to bring that out there. Right now, boxing is not really even UFC right now, mixed martial arts. It's not highlighted right now, but eventually, hopefully, they'll put it back on the map where it's mostly hard work than just money and fireworks and glamour and all that stuff. So,
well, the to answer Claire's question or Claire's question, they are talking about having a big UFC event right next to the White House, in front of
really?
outside in front of the White House.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be
Dana White is talking with Donald Trump. I think they're trying to figure out some kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
the details that are confirmed with that right now, is that Conor McGregor is going to be involved in it as one of the contestants. It's going to be on the south lawn of the White House. It's going to be close to around the 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big part of the whole America 250.
That's awesome. Okay.
But they don't know who's going to fit.
No,
there's different.
Yeah, but Sean, they want to make this card as one of the best cards ever, apparently.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why they're still trying to figure out the big other big name. But yeah, Conor McGregor as well, because it's gonna almost be like a US versus Ireland. But yeah, they're still working on it. And then UFC moving to Paramount.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Stephanie, what was the match you were talking about?
So one of the matches I brought up is it's Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Tommy the Hunter Hearns.
Oh, okay.
That was an iconic first round. Again, I think it's out of 12. These guys were just killers, man. This is the difference between what you want to see with your influencers, social media, YouTubers versus TikTokers. You can watch that, but they're only 3 rounds, and then they only have like a stand-up 8 count. You know what I mean? They don't even get knocked down. These guys are trying to take their heads off. So this is the point that I'm making. Like boxing right now, and even UFC, it's a different brand right now. Hopefully, boxing will get back on the map where they just like focus on their skill and nothing on the glamour of like their jewelry, their golden teeth, whatever you want to call it, grills. Back then, I don't even know what they call it back right now, but I just really hope that's the case because back then, even with the Tyson fights too, like Tyson, this guy, it's a prime example. Like in his personal life with Tyson, he was scared to death, just going into the fights. But then Cus D'Amato said that, you know what, you're God, you're invincible. You can beat these guys. And then he went into the matches feeling like God, and you just saw the damage that he did. So this is the difference between everything that's going on from back then until now. I just want to point that out. Nothing going on with boxing, no news except the Wilder Usyk potential fight.
Oh, that'd
That's
be
it.
awesome. That'd be
Or-
awesome.
That'd be great, but I always have to plug in the old school because everyone has to remember where it just came from. That's the thing. You can never forget that.
But also, they're talking about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua potentially.
Yeah.
Well, he got into a car accident. Actually,
I know in Nigeria.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
What's up, Bill?
What's going on? Great show, guys.
Hi, Joe.
Fantastic chat tonight. You guys were great. Johnny Salami, I know you're on a little time schedule, so thank you so much for everything you've brought since we had these couple of weeks, of course. With the holidays and all, and hopefully we'll get to see you next week or next weekend. So keep us posted. You did a great job, and looking forward to some pre-game, post-game. You talk in our games and all of that. So we're looking forward to a big year with you and everybody there on the panel. So have a great night. Thank you for everything that you do for Mania. You're a big part of the family. Thank you so much. Have a safe trip where you're going and a great night's rest.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, guys. Everybody, have a good night.
Thanks,
and,
Johnny.
I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Okay.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Got it. Good night.
All right, guys. Go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
Yep.
All right, guys. Very, very nice guys. You guys are killing it. All fantastic points. I was just enjoying just sitting back and watching you guys do what you do. You're doing an incredible job. You made the flow of the chat incredible. We had one bozo basically said a list of dumb things. I just put it. I didn't ban. All I did was put him in timeout. And there is no room for that type of talk here. Everybody's a human being, and everybody is whatever they are. You have to be proud of it. You're not proud of it, then there's a problem. So I'm not banning for it, but that's a no-no. We don't like that here, and we're not gonna put up with it. So I just want to let you know, but I'm very proud of everything in the show tonight. You guys are unbelievable, and the chat, unbelievable, one after another. What conversations, asking conversations, and talking Yankees, talking all sports, and amazing time, guys. You guys rocked this show. Sunday night was probably one of the best ideas that we all had to do this as a coverage on once a week. And it's only going to get better as we get into baseball. Can you imagine, people? You're going to watch the Yankees in the day or whenever, or when they're on nighttime. And when the Yankees do play at night on Sunday night, we'll come on immediately. Well, obviously, we'll have the game, hopefully. And then we'll go into a post-game show. So you're never going to miss anything. But you guys rock. And this is awesome. And now that everybody's going to go back to work, we wish you all the luck in the world for 2026. Everybody that's here that is going to school, college, good luck to you guys as you continue your studies. Very, very important in life.
Yeah.
Evan, proud of you with your incredible score. This is going to be your year. You're going to rock like crazy. And we're very, very, very proud. And again, wish your mom. Tomorrow's show will be dedicated to your mom for a big happy birthday, and give her a big hug from YankeeMania. And Sean, just a trooper, an absolute trooper. You really rocked as we needed you this whole season for everything. You were Mr. MVP, and I got to hand it to you. You stuck by us, and you did everything you could. You put your hand in everything, and you aced a lot of things. You're doing good on your shorts. You're doing good on a lot of things, and we're very, very happy to have you. Chef Nick? coming down to you. There's so many things that I could say. The only thing I could say is thank you for the job that you do. No matter what it is, you find time. You can be working 30, 40, 50 hours a day.
60, 80, 90.
You definitely 90
120.
hours,
20 hours a day. There you go, Sean.
So you find the way to come on at night. You find the way to come on different shows. You're doing the entertainment shows with Maria. Maria is possibly listening tonight. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to what you guys are going to bring us in 2026. It's going to be a blast. We're looking forward to the Super Bowl, the halftime show, and so again, can't thank you. And there's not enough time to say what Nick and everybody's done for me on this channel. Then, last but not least, there's NITHIN. What can you say? There's absolutely nothing you could say. The man wasn't feeling well. He did everything possible to come on. He's rocking and rolling. Instead of resting, he's putting out our shorts. He's doing all kinds of stuff. We're not only with us, with Jobber and the Mouth Show, with his new incredible job that he's starting soon. His team, which we would love to meet one day, and we keep saying that we are going to meet them soon. So that's going to be a happening. All the guests every guest has rocked the show. And not only do they rock the show, but they want to come on again. Yep. And they also want to come on our play-by-plays, which is unbelievable. So that's kudos to people like Evan. That's kudos to Sean, Nick, NITHIN, George, you name it, Ken, everybody. It's kudos to all of you. And again, I love that this Sunday night show rocks. It's one of my favorites. And I really look forward to it. I love promoting it, but it doesn't need promoting because you guys just come on and blah, 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 blah. It's everything that's going on. Sometimes we've broken a trade. We've done free agent signings on this show at 8:00 on Sunday nights, and we just rock it. It really is great. The NBA show is coming along very well. The wrestling show is coming along. Wish we're going to have an announcement on that show with pay-per-views and everything coming up real soon. So the list goes on and on and on. And I believe pretty soon, Sean, myself, and possibly with Chef Nick are going to do another fun stuff for you, which we'll talk about soon. I know Evan has some plans that he'd like to get going. There's so much time now. There's 60 days left in the year. I think we're going to be able to get it done. I really do. So each and every one, when you have a project you want to do, you have free realm. This channel is each and every one of yours channel, including the chat. The chat, if you have a suggestion, if you have something that you want us to do, or you have a suggestion to come on. Now, Dennis, this year more than likely we're going to be doing fantasy baseball. And Evan is going to take care of that, maybe with his brother. I'm not sure. I am new to it, so I don't proclaim to say that I know what I'm doing. So I'm leaving it in capable hands, Dennis and Evan and whoever else wants to pitch in baseball.
Sure.
So again, there's just so much for one channel, and we can handle it, guys. We'll handle it. Just remember, it's YankeeMania and NY Mania period entertainment, and our entertainment show is True Traditions with Chef Nick and Maria and myself. So there he goes.
So the next entertainment show is Thursday, right? With you guys.
No,
That's the
it
interview.
looks like it's going
Oh,
to
the
be.
interview's this
Is that the
Thursday.
interview, Chef? That's the interview with Chef and Joe, right? Thursday.
No, I think. Well, no, Nick has wording on that.
Oh,
Yeah, so I do have to reschedule. I do want to promote that short the show even more. So it's going to be rescheduled within the month. So I definitely want to do a little more promotion with that. So it's a little too soon. So
Claire, yes. Once we start that league up, we will send you the link. Just send your contact information to Joe, and we'll get that set up.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay, Chef Nick, send us the link to the interview. We can promote it also.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Maybe Ken can be involved too. We know that Ken likes fantasy baseball, so he could probably handle that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan, I don't think I'll join fantasy baseball. I can't keep up with the lineups.
That's fine. Yeah. I haven't done it in a long time. Actually, ever. I've done fantasy basketball.
I've done basketball and football.
How'd you end your football season this year?
So in our job at the Mouth League, I came in last.
Oh.
My team was horrible. So.
Oh.
How about you? What about you?
So I came runner-up. I lost in the championship game.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But it was a good season, though.
Yep.
Well, guys, some final thoughts as we go into 2 hours. Sean Browning, you want to start us off?
Yeah, no, guys. Hopefully things will start to get explosive in the MLB free agent world in the market, and the Yankees will shoot off some fireworks of their own and sign a few players like Cody Bellinger, Bo Bichette, and make that big trade or two. Well, yeah, guys, just keep coming by tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Come along for coffee, bagels, and Yankee talk. And you can bring cannolis, you can bring coffee, tea, grits, pancakes,
Everything.
waffles, everything else. We'll have a great talk. But yeah, I'm gonna hand it off to these other fellas.
All right, I'll go next. Guys, thank you for a great stream tonight. We got into WNBA talk because, frankly, the Yankees have not been doing a lot, and we need them to be productive and do something soon. We're saying that we're not worried because the top free agents that are available have not signed it yet. But honestly, we should be pretty scared right now because there's no guarantee that with what we've seen from the Yankees so far and their history that they are able to get these contracts done and certified. But we know that Bellinger could be close to signing, as soon as possible. We haven't mentioned Kyle Tucker tonight, but that could be an option as well. And we'll see what happens. But continue to follow us. Continue to follow what we do. Tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. we will have a coffee bagel show throughout the week as well. So appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe, and follow us for more content.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Evan. Appreciate that. And Nithin, your final thoughts?
Well, first of all, from these last comments, I don't know what's going on there, but shout out to everyone in the chat. You guys did a great job with the chat. Great stream today. Obviously, we went over a lot of things: Yankees, other free agent news, and whether or not the Yankees will do anything. Or obviously, they made a second offer to Cody Bellinger, which is key. I'm just curious to see what the other offer is for Cody Bellinger. But we came up with some great trade ideas with George, obviously, with the Brewers trade. And I said the same thing last year with the Brewers trade, but along with the catcher. But let's see what happens. I hope we all do hope that the Yankees make moves, which is obviously the goal here. But Jeremy, I mean, it's still kind of early to panic, but like what everybody says, if we head into February or closer towards the WBC, if there's no moves yet, then we got to get concerned. But I do think there's a plan here. Yankees are focusing on the trade market, and I think Bellinger is going to be up to Bellinger and his team whether or not if he wants to be a Yankee, then he hopefully he takes a second offer. But let's see. But also shout out to Joe, Sean, Chef Nick, Evan, George, the rest of the panel. Obviously Ken from the Ugly Truth, and Charles, and obviously the chat, because the Charles always says please subscribe and like the channel. So shout out to Charles for that. And I want to shout out Victor real quick from the Third and Fourth podcast. He is live right now calling the football games. So shout out to him. So I want to shout out everybody, including him. And like I said, great job. And shout out to my friend Assad for joining. He did a great job in the chat. And also T Road. And please subscribe to this channel. Continue liking and subscribing. And also subscribe to our Job in the Mouth show. Tomorrow we have a show. Tomorrow we got Bobby Valentine coming on our show at 9 o'clock. So stay tuned.
Nice.
On our Job in the Mouth show. And please subscribe there. Please subscribe to my NITHIN Sports show. And also thank you guys for all the congratulations for my new company, vice president and partner of Nation Best NIL Dream Team with brand deals. So looking forward to get started with them also pretty soon here. And my phone is still blowing up with congratulations, which is cool. And can't wait for this opportunity. Looking forward to it. And my team and I are still working on more guests for the show. So stay tuned. We're trying to get more clients for this show. And so from Wednesday on, so Monday, Tuesday, no guests, but from Wednesday on, we're focusing on bringing more guests for the show. So stay tuned for that. Big things are happening for all of us, Job in the Mouth this show, and we're trying to do a live show with both of these shows. So hopefully this year, sometime down the line, we'll get to do a live show so everybody comes out and does a big thing. So yeah, like I said, new things happening, and you guys are killing it. Shout out to everyone. This Sunday night show has been a hit so far, so let's keep it going.
Of course.
Thank you, and we sure hope that you have a good night's rest, Nathan.
Yeah, my voice is like,
and start. Well, the nighttime, we all know when you're not feeling well, always gets worse. But hopefully tomorrow, you'll start a nice, healthy week and just get better.
Thank you.
Feel better.
Thank you, and love to your family.
Thank you. And also happy birthday to Evan's mom.
Yes, tomorrow she will be the queen of the show. Tomorrow's show is dedicated to.
Woo!
Wow. So it is the man who did not get the proper introduction in the 2 hours ago.
You forgot Sean, man.
Now he is. He's going to.
Sean
He
went
is
first.
the man.
Sean went first.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Okay. All right. Sorry.
And he is definitely the chef of now, the future, the past, the present, every niche and cranny. It is Chef Nick.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Great to see everyone. Look, just starting from the bottom up. Yes, I don't. This is my personal opinion. I don't support the WNBA, but God bless them if they're trying. That's fine. However, I do support women's UFC and boxing. And God bless all these boxers from Christy Martin. If you don't know Christy Martin, check her out. Leila Ali, Muhammad Ali's daughter, check her out. Also, Amanda Serrano.
She won last night. She won last night.
Yes, she did. And look, she faced, I forgot her name. If the chat can let me know.
It was
she faced a 22-year-old that went the distance with her. So, first off, this is why I don't really go with, like I'd say, women's tennis. That's different. It's nice to look at. Okay, Nick, settle down. Women's golf, yeah, great.
Women's golf.
Women's golf, yeah, okay, unless whatever.
women's
I
tennis.
can say a lot about that. I'm not going to say right now.
I love tennis. I watch every year, every tournament.
Yeah, just
we'll do a report. Bowling, tennis,
absolutely.
I'll give you guys everything.
Turn off the noise and just watch them play. It's just
the PBA coming back soon, folks. PBA.
make up your own noises. No, I just with women's boxing. In all seriousness, with women's boxing, shout out to Holly Holm.
Jacob.
Also too, Holly Holm, who humbled Ronda Rousey. in the UFC when she won the title. She she did okay. She went the sort of the distance at a head bunt issue last night. But look, it just these girls they fight harder than people in the NBA because I'm going to say the NBA because you know what? Let me bring this point up too because a lot of people be flopping right now and they be flopping like a fish out of water. And this is crazy because you know what? It's like men who actual men who flop like a fish out of water. They can't act tough in the NBA, but the WNBA, again, look, they can play their game. They can have their own. They can play their own game like in a certain way. It's not going to compete on the same level. This is just realistic. And the reason why I'm saying this is because nothing political, nothing. It's just everything that's going on in regards to them losing money in every way, every game, and they're being subsidized by the NBA. It just says a lot. I'm not going to take anything from the hard work, not anything from what they're doing to compete. It's just a different sport. This is why they between baseball and softball. Baseball is hardball, softball is softball. They have different techniques. It's just the way it works. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to put this to bed right now. But in regards to the Yankees, Bellinger, this is our second divorce. I think there never should be a third marriage. This is it. I gave the deadline before Christmas to just call it quits, move on, and that's it. But they want to continue with their journey. They love him. Is he a perfect fit for New York? Absolutely. I just don't want Boris to pretty much be in Bellinger's head where it's like, you know what, you need to pretty much just not play your game, but just play the numbers with money. I don't like that because once like the numbers with money and numbers with stats get involved, it gets sort of confused where it's like, all right, I'm here for the rest of my life or just for 5-6 years, but you're not just playing the sport. You're not playing for the love of the sport. You're just playing for money because of your boss, your agent, Boris. So I hate that. And just the fact that, fine, rumors are happening right now with pitchers from the Marlins, with Cabrera. We mentioned Peralta. Let's just say we put Megal in that. What's his name? Talamagle?
McGill.
Jesus
McGill.
McGill. There you go. I just want to finish my point. Let's just say if we have let's just say a trade with him in regards to Spencer Jones and Jason Dominguez. So it's like I always bring this up. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like, fine, if you're gonna, let's just say if they don't want Jones and Dominguez, but they want Ben Hess and Lombard Jr. How are you going to do that? Do we trust the Yankees to put Dominguez and Jones in the starting lineup and oh, here you go, this is your jobs right now? How are they going to perform? It just, I don't know. So it's there's a lot of things that moving pieces that just don't make sense and a lot of question marks right now. Knicks have better answered question marks than the Yankees right now. This is why we answered the Knicks are more likely to win a championship than any New York team.
Yep.
Nets are in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Nets are in the Brooklyn.
I know, I'm kidding. They're in
anyway,
Brooklyn
so
right
it
now,
doesn't
so
matter.
I don't know if that's going to be a needle towards New York because whatever. But I still have belief in what's it called, the Nets. But this is why I always have always belief in New York. It's like if it's not the Giants, if it's not the Yankees, then Rangers. Who's the next in line? It's the Knicks. So. Absolutely. So I just want to finish off with this. I really hope. I just don't want to be repetition. I don't want to repeat the same thing that I've been saying every time. It's really hard to. But you know what? It's like telling a toddler, look, if you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat peanuts. Don't stick the fork into the outlet. You're going to get electrocuted. I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know what to tell the Yankees. It's like they just keep repeating the same thing, and it's like it's just the same nonsense. All right, fine. We can't be upset at the Yankees because there's still time. All right, okay. What if time passes? All right, let's be patient. Let's the end of January come, and then the end of February come. What's going to happen? Well, they had rumors about Edwin Cabrera or Edward Cabrera, whatever his name is.
Eduardo.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No,
man.
it's
English words.
It's Edward. Guys, it's Edward.
Yeah.
Edward. Okay, Edward.
Yes.
Edward. All right, good. So, like, if these are rumors, then it's like, where are we going with that? Is it like sources? Okay, a lot of people say sources, inside sources, our sources. I don't know. It's like we need to be a little more patient with that than what the Yankees are actually doing. If we're hearing rumors from, and I don't want to be repetitive when I say Florence Nightingale, but that Nightingale guy and Jeff Passan and even like Joe Heyman, like if they say there's like rumors that this is happening, they're checking in, they're doing, they're going to do a trade with them, they're in talks.
Yeah.
Like, with who?
Expressing interest.
Yeah.
There you go. It's like the same. It's the same talking. Like it's like you have to put these quotes into these like type of words. It's like it doesn't make sense because how do you know? And it's like I think we're all tired of that. It's like, all right, well, these are talking points that we pretty much let our streams go, like shorts that we do that we have because they make us have that. It's just, but for us Yankee fans, it's like at the end of the day, we're going to be disappointed because they're going to sign to, they're going to go to another team, and I hate that. The fact that these people who are they've been in the business for 20 years, Jeff Passan, him and his beautiful fake smile, and John Heyman. Look, I just putting this to bed because I know everyone's probably getting bored, but like Joe Heyman, thank you, Jacob. Whatever. But, I don't care about the names. You know what? They want to be fake about this. I'm going to be fake about their names.
Yeah.
Joel Heyman, if you want to call him Joel Heymaneros, whatever you want to call him in the Mexican league. Jorge, there you go.
Jorge.
You know what? If they're gonna put out from like Mike Fishman and his fishing buddies, like on the boat, I don't care. I don't care about that. Right now, it's a different time, and I think these guys need to just wake up and just be like, you know what? Whatever happens right now, we need to sign him in stone. I'm not talking about on paper, in stone, just like the good old days with like these King Johns and all these King Arthurs trying to pull out these swords out of these stones. It's about time. Yankees are just like they're playing off like the excitement right now with words.
We got some Yankees news here.
I hate that. So I'm going to finish off right now. I think I went on too long, so I could say a lot more, but
we got some Yankees news here, by the way.
Who is this?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Adam Koffenstein. Oh,
okay, let me see this. Come on.
Sounds like a German coffee.
Ari, actually, he's a reliable source. Hold on.
Yeah, this is
All right, Jacob. Thank you.
Koffenstein. I mean,
wait, where is it at? What are you seeing? Oh, he
like a German coffin or coffee.
Oh goodness. Well, you know what? This is just too far now. I mean, stop with these minor league deals.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like everything I've been saying is like this is what's going on. It's like look, Jacob. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm just saying with the Yankees, it's like, is that the needle that you want to move? Like I don't know.
Let me see. Let me bring up his numbers real quick. Hold on.
Sounds like a beer garden. Holy Lord.
He played for St. Louis, I think.
So did Kane Wood.
Now I think I remember him.
He played for St. Louis, right, Joe?
Yes.
Oh, he also played for Toronto too, I think.
I just remember the name.
I'm trying to find his numbers. I can't find it.
He played with Toronto. He was a Toronto top prospect.
Okay.
All right.
Yankees fine all these 5 and dimers. It's unbelievable.
Whatever.
It's like introduce Professor Backwoods to Cashman and he'll sign him.
But Sheffield, to answer your question, Amanda fought Rena Tellez yesterday.
Who?
Rena Tellez.
Rena Tellez?
Yeah, she beat Rena yesterday. Rena,
who's that?
the boxer that fought Amanda yesterday. The 22-year-old.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
She's 22, right?
So I think 22. Yeah. Rena.
Yeah, she went the distance with Serrano. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Wow. No one's talking about her. That's amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
nice.
I'm trying to find his numbers.
Adam Pluffenstein's numbers.
You have it? No.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
Also in the chat, want to give a Claire.
Shout out Claire.
And thank you for being on the stream, guys.
Thank you for being here, Claire.
2 hours and 15 minutes, and we got to get ready for our morning show.
Yeah, I don't really see. His debut was in 2024.
With who?
The Cardinals.
Oh, so it was the Cardinals. Okay.
He was Toronto's 3rd-round draft pick in 2018.
Let's see. I think he was with St. Louis 2024. He only had, one game. One inning pitched. That was 2024.
He makes the Yankees. They're going to call him Adam Einstein.
This is just.
They're just acting like they're 5 and dime. I mean,
2021.
Nick, did you finish your final thoughts?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
He hasn't pitched since 2024.
Well, thank you for that, Jacob. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it.
1 inning with St. Louis.
Oh wow. What a great interview that would be. Oh, how was your experience in the major leagues? Well, all but 3 batters. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty good.
He didn't pitch in 25 at all?
No.
Wow.
No, Jacob, you didn't ruin the show. You just
no.
You're just announcing what a couple of 5 and dimers that the Yankees are doing before.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course we appreciate it.
Joe, do you still have the feeling in your arm that something big?
Oh, without a doubt, it's going to happen the next couple of days.
All right, still waiting though.
I know. Maybe he'll be on our show tomorrow morning, but
please,
guys, great show.
Great job, guys.
Everybody.
Great job.
God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy. And with everybody starting up tomorrow from school to work to everything, please be careful and enjoy.
And don't work too hard, Sensei.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't work too hard, but keep up the great work in school. Get the 4.0 again. Also.
I will.
Yeah. Oh, he will. Are you kidding? Big CD for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Let's go Yankees.
And Joe is the Godfather. He's one of the best.
Oh, thank you. But all we're trying to do is bring some fun to you guys.